Hello and what is going on? Hello and what is going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. It's the final race in Porsche ESports Challenge USA has arrived for the final round in Gran Turismo 7. Right now, for today's event, we're taking place to be at Daytona Road Course for the final one-make race is the 962C88 is about to go for the Group 1 category to be in the one-make race. For the recap, in round 3 at Watkins Glen International to be on the long course for the Taycan Turbo S 2019 is a fully electrifying moment to stay on top of it. But after all, because it was a very good, excellent electric vehicle event ever since by using the Porsche Vision Gran Turismo to be at the Trial Mountain circuit. But also to be having a one last reminder notice because of my absence in round 2 at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca for the 911 Carrera RS Type 993 1995 is going to have to do another round to be in the lobby. But also to be as a substitute due to my delay of absence. But right now, this is going to be my third time ever to be participate in the Porsche ESports Challenge USA to be part in the 2022 series. So let's get ready to participate and get everything set up and go where the point race entry will be available at the time. But also to be earlier, ever since I just took the second race entry in the Manufacturers Cup from round 1 in season 2. But I could probably have to be participate for only one race entry by having 3 tries. But this one is going to be the second one for myself. It's going to be take place and start out to be at 2100 hours before the lobby will be joined in. But there is another problem. I haven't forgot about the 962C88 to be on the garage. But however, I could probably have to rent an event specified car is going to be quite very good to be eligible to participate. But there's no need to have waiting for having some long delays because of the current update is going to be taking place. But that's good news for all of us. But the bad news is we might have to be very more careful when racing on the road course just to make sure to have the traction will be set to be on 1 because of the high speed BOP/tuning forbidden is going to be set to be on kart restrictions. But of course it is because we have to be very more careful because high speed BOP is going to be doing some hard work and do a lot of practice to be mastered onto Daytona to be inside onto the road course. So let's get ready, and I'm about to choose the event specified car of the Porsche 962C88 is going to have to be at the ready. Checking regulations and 100% complete. Now, it also goes up to be exactly adjusted to be at 807 horsepower and stay at the weight in 1,874 pounds. Do the best while you can and get yourself prepared because the final race in the Porsche ESports Challenge awaits us since we have round 1 of the Manufacturers Cup kicks in by today. But as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, go and click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos in the later future. Now it is time to get ready to start the final race. Let's begin. It's a great day outside to be at Daytona International Speedway to be on the road course, viewers. By having today's temperature is 75.2 degrees Fahrenheit, and that means for only one Gran Turismo racer is going to be having a best chance to be on board for the Porsche 962C88 is going to be having a final step at the end of the Porsche ESports Challenge USA for the 2022 series. In about 20 seconds before the race begins, make sure go to the assist settings and set the traction to be on 1 so it'll be much safer and well concentrated to be very more careful without getting too much over rev after taking the turn. So let's do this, you guys. Let's have a competition time and go for the final round. Let's begin. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the final race of the 2022 Porsche ESports Challenge USA is about to begin. Now for the Porsche 962C, a Group C race car will be taking on to be at Daytona Road Course. And here's the first place driver. Second place, Fear Nothing 420. Third place is Jenny, is here on board. Fourth place, we have Mark Nice 1960 has entered as well. Maki Masi has arrived in position 5. Sixth place is myself, is ready to join in session. Seventh place we have Texas Tony T, welcome on board. Try Hard number 64 with a smile in it on to position 8, and we have Gio in 9th place. 10th place we have Stay Quirty is now welcome to be on board. K John 95 in 11th place. 12th place Racer CME is about to get ready to start the show. Damage underscore Plant 1 has entered in 13th place. GTP underscore Wipe Better in 14th place. Got a 420 24/7 is in 15th place. Mr. Allwell in 16th place. 17th place is Goodnight Gravy. 18th place Nameless Brew is now ready to join in. Meow 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 in position 19 to take the last position. So be prepared, you guys. Grid start with full start check is now ready to call out in about 5 seconds, and be precisely to set the TCS onto 1. It'll be doing much safer and well better to have this perfect time moment before the race starts. Alright, so at the time, because having some minor issues due to the short delay by having some lag issues, so let's make sure to have this race to become much more better quality environment in about 5 seconds until we have to mark for the green. I know everybody is waiting for the moment. Let's see how this final race is going to be doing perfect time. In about 13 laps, we'll go cruise around and race faster like no other. Okay, everyone's here, so red light is ready to go for the green. So here we go, viewers. It's the final race for the Porsche ESports Challenge USA is ready to kick off and go challenging to be faster in the single Group C race car. Hold on, looks like better make sure to have one room first because we're going in underway. Jeez, this race is going to become much more intense for the final round, viewers. Let's have a good look for the instant replay. It turns out to become very more difficult and also to have hard moments for every Gran Turismo players. For now, currently to be moved on in position number 5 to stay strong and keep at it. Looks like Mr. Owell just barely took a 4-second penalty. That's the time and go overtake by moving on in position number 4. Next sector is on the way, take on in turn number 5, proceed on to turn 6. There goes Try Hard, you guys. Currently on to position number 3 and take that push on the pace by having this own custom livery. But clearly I just don't have a UDRS Insportec livery to be well designed and get set up. Luckily, event specified car is the best choice by using a last resort for entering in the final round of this eSport challenge made by Porsche. So let's kick it up and go faster to be on the straightaway towards the bus stop onto the next turn. One car at a time, one Porsche 962 at a time to stay right at it to be on the pace. Moves on to be in the next turn is going to be going shorter and do the inside by the speed position. So now Texas Tony T is in the lead. He is going faster and way far behind in about 5.7 seconds at the end of the first lap before moving on in lap number 2. There he goes. One Texan Gran Turismo racer is going to be going right at it, viewers. He's coming in to be on the infield course to be on the next turn after taking turn 2, moving on to be at turn 3 to be at the hairpin at the horseshoe. That's more like it. Looks like Try Hard moves on in position 2. Got a 420 24/7 is now going to have to stay on top of it and keep an A game on for the third place driver. But here comes position number 4, viewers. Gonna have to step up and go quick braking to be at the west horseshoe onto the second hairpin. That's more like it. Build up the slipstream and go high speed to go exit out onto turn 6 and 7. Looks like got a 420 24/7 is gonna have to move on to take sector 3. Here we go. keep build up and speed it up onto the inside outside infield course is going to be doing some more effort ways to be on the right side of the track. But catching up onto the slipstream is all about is doing a quickest strategy to avoid a penalty. That's more like it. Looks like 2 Porsche 968 is currently to stay at it without having a penalty to be caught in by entering in the bus stop chicane. Clearly for the most fine effort to be doing the final round in the Porsche ESports Challenge USA in the 2022 series. Talk about having a faster race car to be as a Group 1 category for only a single Group C race car ever since in the 80s, especially in the 24 hours of Daytona and Le Mans. To be having this good effort race car to be will achieve to become as a fine fortune from one of Porsche's most iconic race car ever yet from the decades to be part as the 20th century. But here comes the hairpin. Looks like Desatre A53 is now entered to be on position 5 due to the accidental drama to be at the first lap. So let's kick it up, proceed on to third place for myself. Come on, gonna have to stay right at it to have Gata 420 24/7 in position 2. First place, here I come and make my way to be on the road. Going down onto turn 6 and press on to be at turn 7. Looks like Desatre A53 is going for the overtake to be moved on in position 3 by having a one short chance to be on the comeback. But there we go, looks like one racer is going to have to be pushed up onto the next sector, and here it comes. Brake zone entered, proceed onto the bus stop, and here it comes. Take the risk, watch out for ignore track limit to get caught in the penalty. There you go, looks like I made it in and going well clear. Looks like Desatre A53 is going offense while Gata 420 24/7 is now going to be staying on the defense. Look at them go, you guys. Two of them are about to push in onto each other at the end of lap number 3 before proceed on to lap number 4. Awesome, very awesome race to have this perfect moment to be in the highlights, viewers. Desatre versus Gata 420/24/7 is now on the battle for second place. It's all about having a one-make race effort to see who will be master with the Porsche 96288 is perfectly to be as a Group C race car is doing well competition to be at Daytona. But at the time to be on the daytime condition is going to be doing much faster and higher to take the effort. But better watch yourself because we might need the fuel map just to be in case. Set to be on power lean 3, going in and keep a good push on the gas. As for sector 2 clear, moving on in sector 3. Take turn 7 and going for turn number 8. Desatre A53 is going to have to stay well pushed up to be on the offense, viewers. In about a few more gap distance to go to catch up, the Tony Texas T is going to be stay well going to be in the lead. Well, clearly that Texas Tony T is actually to become the first ever Gran Turismo racer to take on in the final round at Daytona for the Porsche ESports Challenge USA. That's how he is because he is going proud racing to take the lead and move on to be at lap number 5. As the battle rages on for the Porsche 962C is doing some fine performance work to be on the BOP-based regulation to go high speed. Maximum performance and quick adjust automatically is going to be packed up with some more acceleration by over 200 miles per hour. But clearly that this race is going to get much more perfect to be in the boot when taking the first podium at the finish line. So right I am because here is the fastest lap record for Texas Tony T. 1 minute 33.712 seconds to be in the lead. But however, looks like Gata 420/24/7 is going to have to stay packed up onto the defense in position 2 while Desatre A53 goes for the offense in position 3. And for the rest of the racers proceed to be entered to be in the middle of the infield track before going down onto turn 6 and 7 to be at the exit. coming in and go currently for myself because position number 4 is the hardest speed ever to be on the main defense. Just to be using with the fuel map, it's going to be pack up and do the fuel economy. We'll have to do some corners and well mastered by acceleration and de-accelerated ever since by taking some driving missions. Whenever it depends to be on the mileage trial and Eagle Challenge, we'll have to stay on the pace. But now coming in onto the last minute, Ghana 420/24/7 moves on to be at lap number 6 along with the Sadre if 53 goes on the ropes. And also for myself to be entered at turn number 1 to be dive in and go clean racing to have the traction to be set to be on safety measures. Going over rev is having some trouble, but traction control is all about having safety first and go for the clean competition for the capital C. Halfway there in about 49% remaining, currently on to lap number 6. Will I have to go for keep it up and keep trying harder to stay on the further chances to stay on the length of the gap? But there will be some more racers who will have to do the opportunity when one racer will be entered to be at the pits by having a refuel requirement. So let's keep our hopes and fingers crossed exactly to be correctly. But now I'm gonna have to keep going forward and take the speedway section on to turn number 7 and 8. Many faster cars are about to take that straightaway to be perceived by enter the bus stop. But there we go. Now I'm gonna have to step up and keep going without having a penalty. Better keep a good watchful eye on the marshal post to be on top of the tower. Final sector, here I go in lap number 6. Moving on in lap number 7 for the second and third place driver viewers. They're going right at it to take the chase and go grueling to take that struggle to be dived in onto the infield course to master the tight turns. Turn 1 clear, currently to be on turn number 2 to be passed, and there goes turn number 3 to be at the International Horseshoe. Fine work. Now gonna have to take turn number 4, we'll have to get closer onto the West Horseshoe and turn number 5. But hold on, looks like we have 5th and 6th place driver coming in to be at the course map. Is Mikey Mossy and Gio is about to get close in to catch up to my current position. So here it comes. Deborah might have one traction race car to stay well safety while 2 faster cars are going to have to take much more closer in to take that struggle in about the next turn to be at the left. Going for the exit. Moving on and go exit out to be at turn number 7 to be proceed on to turn 8. Sweet speed and much more proud classic race car to go for the ongoing endurance struggle to take. But one pit stop will have to go called out to be available at this time, while Texas Tony T is still currently to take the number 1 spot in the lead. But here he goes. He's about to take the next lap until doing one more lap before enter to be at the pit stop by having a call-in recommend. Lap number 8, here he comes, and dive in on to turn number 1. But there goes Desatre and Ghana 420 in position 2 and 3. And there goes Gio, folks. Number 4 to be at the overtake spot to take on turn number 1. So I could probably have to get in and get set to be on the faster offense. Going down onto turn 3 at the International Horseshoe. Alright, there we go. This is for round 2 at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca for the 911 Carrera. Close contact has averted. Still in one piece for Gio in position number 4 at the spot. But here we have Mark Nice 1960 take the fastest lap to beat Texas Tony T viewers. 1 minute 33.389 seconds is having a new set record achieved. There he is right now. He's at position number 7, right next to Mikey Mossy in position 6. He's coming out to be at turn number 7 to be at the exit before proceed onto the speedway part onto turn 8. So meanwhile, everything's gonna be quite doing fine out there without having a custom livery. But only 2 racers who have their own liveries is going to be doing a perfect place to go for the spotlight to take on for today's final race for the ESports Challenge USA. Almost there, gonna have to keep up and go faster to be on an ongoing pace. Lap number 9, let's continue on and get closer for only 1 pit stop. Is going to have to get closer for only exact fuel economy. Talk about having 1 further chances to take the endurance without having a pit stop, viewers. But the strategy is all about by mastering the Porsche 962C is all about doing a classic Group C race car from the 80s. But second to go for Gio just really took a slowdown before moving on to be at position 4 by having a short comeback moment. Now that's a ticket. The fans are cheering on for position number 4, viewers. Hyperion-Blue-GT is going to have to stay strong and keep pushing up to have this sportsmanship rating to go up and will higher to achieve. But in about 4 more laps to go remaining until the 4th round of Porsche's ESports Challenge USA is about to come to an end. But it will have to make sure to have Texas Tony T will have to stay on top of it to be at the number 1 spot. Side by side comes in with same liveries for Gio and myself. Bus stop, here I come and take the risk. So very close. So absolutely very close and almost had that chance. Now we go on to have a pit cam to be on the scene for Texas Tony T. For the Porsche 962C is now going to be currently. But there goes Gio by enter the pits, moves on to be at lap number 10 for only 3 more laps to go remaining. So you see how this race is going to be quite very well strategy to be well patient to have 1 pit stop will be called in and about a low percentage fuel remaining until the gas runs out by the skin of its teeth. But it might be quite very good and doing a fine piece of cake effort to stay on top of it to be entered onto the top 5 position. So now currently to be on a struggle to be moved on in position number 3 is going to have to take much more dive in and go offense in about 2.8 seconds to go while Texas Tony T has now entered to be exit out onto the pits. Toughest time and go for the stop and go strategy is perfectly to be called in. So let's move on, and looks like Gata 420/24/7 is in the lead along with Desatre 853 in position number 2. 2 of them are about to go right at it to be at the bus stop, so I can see them in the far distance. Going in to take turn number 11 and 12, passes on and go exit out to be speed up onto the acceleration. So here it comes. Low on fuel, perfect time to be called in to be at the pits. Now let's go slow down and take that chance to see it. Let's go with a stop and go strategy. No tire change, just to be having a refuel call in to see it. There's Makimasi along with Gata 420/24/7. Nameless Gru has entered to be in the pits as well. Damage Plan 1 and so many others have also to be joined in to be entered to be switched up and go for the pit stop strategy by having a stop and go. But at the nick of time, currently to be dropped down onto position 5 by doing a quick moment to be proceed on to turn number 3 at the International Horseshoe. Let's resume the race and catch up onto Gio in about 2.9 seconds to go remaining. Now it's 3 seconds. Take on in the West Horseshoe to be at turn number 5. Coming in onto turn 6 to be exit out onto turn number 7, viewers. 1 Porsche 962C driven by a UDRS Insportec driver could probably have to be estimated to do some faster pace to go higher and stay well defended to be entered onto the top 5 spots. But now we have Gio's lap time to be currently in 1 minute 32.946 seconds is going to be updated to be on the fastest lap. He is going stronger out there, viewers. Gio can take it and swing it to the action. Going on to take the final turn is going much speed up and quicker to be on the high pace. Lap number 11 is going to be clear at the end. Here comes lap number 12. It all comes down to this, to have the final lap to be stopped at number 13, viewers. Just you wait to see how Desatre 853 is going to be having a perfect hashtag MyGT moment when racing in the Porsche ESports Challenge USA. But there goes, got a 420/24/7, drops down to be at position number 3 after overtake by Texas Tony T in position 2 by moving on. But that's not all, because it has to take much more skill effort chance to see how Desatre 853 by exit out onto turn 6 onto turn 7. Here comes turn number 8 to be get moved on until dive in onto turn number 9. Sector 3 clear, so here comes sector number 4. Desatre could probably have to take that bus stop chicane, is going to get much quicker and wide opener to be seen on the apex. So here it comes. There we go. Looks like no penalty clear for Desatre 853. He's all good to go before moving on in the final lap. What in the most outstanding daytime for doing an afternoon condition at Daytona, you guys. Perfect road course and Group C prototype race car to be in the one-make race category is going to be doing the final step. So here comes the final lap, viewers. Desatre is going to have to take home the podium to have the first position to be in the goal. But after all, to see how the last chance, we'll have to go for the sacrifice. So use the field map and make your way to be on the final stretch to be in the last lap, viewers. It's going to get much more closer and quicker to have this much fine skin of a teeth in about 0% to be catched up onto the final stretch. Desatre 853 is going to have to be swooped in and go for position number 1 to be ongoing, along with the last place driver to be at number 16. Exit out onto turn 6 and go on to be at turn 7 to take the part of the speedway session on the layout track. Find your line and go for the high pace to see how Desatre will have to go for the win. But don't forget Texas Tony T. He's about to go push up and stay well offense to be entered to take one more sector by entering at the bus stop. Here they are right now. 2 of them has entered the bus stop and go for the exit. Final sector, here they come. Desatre will have to stay on the defense before Texas Tony T will have to get closer to increase the acceleration. And here it comes. The final stretch is going to be having a checker flag. Will be the winner goes to Desatre 853 for the 4th round in this year's Porsche ESports Challenge USA. Outstanding racing performance. Desatre 853 wins the race at Daytona International Speedway road course section in the Porsche 962C. Now that's a Porsche competition, viewers. Outstanding and very good job. Got a 420, finished in 3rd place. Gio in 4th place. Makimasi has finished in 5th. And also for myself in 6th place. Good job, viewers. Good thing this part of the video is all about trying to make your risk after taking the manufacturer's cup. Also to have my perfect time to be ends up in 5th place before Makimasi swoops in by having one clear pass to take the checker flag. But good race, by the way, viewers. Good race and well done to be well achieved by having a most fine one-make race to be on board for the 962C88. So let's scroll down and see some last standings. Okay, looks like Jenny and Racer CME doesn't show up due to the lobby lag difficulty, so they'll have to make sure to go for the final race entry to be in the final session. But also to have the 17th place driver to be marked in blank. But that's game, you guys. But that's a very good game and race complete for doing a Ford Championship event to be in sport mode on GT7. Smells like crystal clear. No clean race at the very start moment. But good job by having an ongoing struggle to be well-placed safety to be used onto the traction. Collect some earnings, and 151.5 miles is going to be doing a driving marathon complete. Alright, replay saved and go for the race result. The Sautre 853 comes in a long way ever since the start in lap number 1 towards lap number 13. Very good race and job well done to have that custom livery on the Porsche 962C88. Second place goes to Texas Tony T in the event specified car is going to be doing a fine silver medal to be doing a job well done. And also Forgata 420/24/7 finished in third place. Good job and stay strong by having a pushing up pace to be well doing some safety measures to be putting up onto the traction control. But one pit stop is all about having a stop and go strategy. So congratulations to the 3 drivers, and they did faster well and doing much more achieved to be on the highlights. Okay, looks like Texas Tony T has left the room, but it was a very good game, by the way, viewers. It was a very good game, and also to have my 3rd ever competition video to be as the official online tournament in the Porsche ESports Challenge USA. So now we have finished the 4th championship event for tonight, and now we have the first round in Season 2 of the 2022 series. Gran Turismo World Series Manufacturers Cup is still available before at the end of the day. So let's go and have a good check by having a final outcome in the event schedule. 3 rounds complete, and round 2 to be set as a substitute by using the online lobby. But due to the absence for myself, because I know I'm still gonna have to find a way until gonna have to be set to be on long delays until round 2 is gonna be temporarily to be uploaded and scheduled along with round 3 and round 4 to be on the same event. But good job, 3 events labeled to be complete and one of them to be set highlighted to be complete as well. Also to be marked as substitute according to the most finest track locations to be used ever yet. But that's right, because doing some substitute event is very much important since you have missed out from yesterday's competition. So now I still got a chance before moving on in round 2 before next Saturday after round 1 is going to be complete. Time to wrap this up, you guys. No roulette ticket at this very moment, but I still got a chance to take on in the Manufacturers Cup will have to take place to be on the Trial Mountain Circuit. Just to wait and find out by putting up and plan to be as a double feature. Thank you for watching on my video in Gran Turismo 7, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos if you like to see. And don't forget to follow me on any social media platforms like DeepNet Art, Instagram, GT Planet, Twitter, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Total Drama fan art with car liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.